Explain to you niggas why Aaron Rodgers is not the MVP once again and once and for all. He is not the MVP because Davante Adams got 1,500 receiving yards and Aaron Rodgers got 9,977 passing yards. 40% of his passing yards go to one guy. Let me tell you why they will not win the NFC Championship game or would even make it to the Super Bowl. It's because it's easy. Easy offense is easy to stop. The offense is so easy to stop. All you gotta do is shut down one guy. One guy. Okay? Bubble screens, throwing it, checking it down to the running backs is not gonna win you a Super Bowl. I'm sorry, guys. 35 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. That's a great ratio. But when you look at it, put in content, all they do is bubble screens. They do go one-on-one. They throw it to Davante Adams. They do not take big, deep shots. He don't put the ball in wrist because he doesn't have to, because he got one guy that can catch the ball in the slide outside the number, bubble screens, zig routes, all kind of routes that it doesn't allow him. When you obviously get separation like Davante Adams, then you're not going to throw many interceptions, all right? Now, for the life of me, I don't know why teams do not double team him or triple team or take him out of the game plan. If put your best corner everywhere he go, right? You can move him to the slot. It doesn't matter. You gotta see it at the huddle. I don't see them doing nothing special, but just getting out the huddle and putting him on things. So they just put him in the slot. So there's no excuse why you cannot match up with a good corner or double team in the slot. It makes no sense whatsoever why teams allow Davante Adams to do this. In the playoffs, shit is not gonna happen, man. People trying to win. People gonna scheme. People know what they like to do. It's so easy. Ever since Matt LaFleur has been there, Aaron Rodgers has been having incredible seasons and having Davante Adams been on a wavelength. I got to give credit to Matt LaFleur, not Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers is a home run hitter. He hasn't hit home runs. He takes what the defense give him, and he looks for Davante Adams. If that's the MVP of the league, then I don't know how. Every time I notice when a guy leads the league in touchdowns and passing yards, dude's gonna have over 5,200 yards and 40+ touchdowns with a 13-4 record, and somehow not win MVP. When has that ever happened in the league when you got the most passing yards and most touchdowns? It's a stat league. It's stat driven, right? It's stat driven. I can make a case that I mean, what's the guy name? What's the guy name? Give me the great guy. Give me Kirk Cousins got 30 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. He got the second best interception ratio, 30 and less than 10 interceptions. I mean, come on, are you kidding me? Actually, Kirk Cousins, right? I think they're still pushing for a playoff spot. I don't know if the limit yet, so he can have a chance to make the playoffs and have a great touchdown interception ratio, just like the great Aaron Rodgers, right? So we giving awards to who got the best touchdown interception ratio, right? Because Tom Brady didn't win the MVP the year that Matt Ryan won it. He was 28-2, and he missed 4 games, but he had 28 and 2 picks and over 3,500 passing yards. But somehow he didn't get the MVP. So why we making all of it? Why we don't like Tom Brady no more? We don't want to give him the award. We don't give him a 44-year-old man have a chance to do 44 touchdown passes, but break Peyton Manning record for the most passing yards in a season at 44 years young. And we talking about a guy that got 35 touchdowns, 3,900 yards, 1,500 going to one guy. 1,500 yards going to one guy. The next closest receiver don't even have 700 receiving yards. That's because you're going to one guy and one guy only. And somebody brought up in the comments, oh, Aaron Rodgers went to Arizona, the same Arizona that lost to Detroit Lions. Okay. He went to Arizona. If AJ Green is not looking at the Jumbotron like he a fan and turn around and catch the touchdown, game over with. Not even number 1 seed no more. Right? Number 1 seed would be Tampa right now. So what they got to do with Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers had what, 2 touchdowns, 190-something yards. He had 190-something yards with 2 touchdowns. Right? So I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused about this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused by it. Because Tom Brady won a Super Bowl without Rob Gronkowski. You remember the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl, the great comeback, 28-3 down. Gronkowski, the best tight end ever, went on the field. Out for the whole season, right? Next, the following year, Philadelphia Eagles, Julian Edelman tore his ACL up in the preseason. Not even up for the whole season. Made it to the Super Bowl, won 3 playoff games without Julian Edelman, his best wide receiver, and threw 500 yards in the Super Bowl. Lost, but made it to the Super Bowl with 500 yards. So this notion that a nigga will win a fucking regular season game against the Arizona Cardinals on the road without his weapons and throw for 190 yards Throw for 500 yards, then with some scrubs, and then you can tell me. Tom Brady threw 410 yards throwing the ball to Grayson, C.S. Grayson, Pierre Pyramid. Mike Evans only had 4 catches for 40-some yards. Then he didn't even get used down the stretch, all grown. He went to them young guys, which I think they found some down the stretch. Now they can move forward. No Chris Godwin, no AB. Now they can move forward and get these young guys these reps and have them. I think they can step up because Tom Brady can make some noise with these guys because he didn't have them guys that was on COVID list against when all of them went down against the Saints and he scored 0 points. So now you know you're working with. You still got Mike. You still got Grunt. Fournette should be back. I liked what I seen from Bill. So we'll see how it works. Tom Brady works magic with guys because that's what MVP does. MVP wins you game. Tom Brady had won you game. They say, well, he threw it against the Jets. Well, he threw a 50-yard touchdown to Bashar Pyramid. He won 2 walk-off games throwing it to backup receivers on practice squads. If that's not the MVP, I don't know what it is. Tom Brady has won 2 games. You can say he beat the sorry Jets, okay, but he beat division leading Buffalo Bills with a walk-off 58 touchdown in overtime with a practice squad receiver. Beat the Jets. So it don't matter who the competition is. He's going to do the same thing. End results of winning and walk-off touchdown. He got 2 walk-off touchdowns. For the life of me, I don't know how we can say Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. When Tom Brady got the most walk-off touchdowns, the most game-winning drives, to put his team in a position to get the 2nd or 3rd seed, to either or the 2nd, 3rd, don't matter, to win 13 games, most passing yards, most touchdowns. At 44 years young, you want to give it to a guy that got 3,900. He's not going to break 4,000 passing yards because he's going to sit out. Even if he sit out, okay, he go over 4,200 yards. Tom Brady's still going to have 1,000 yards more. 5 more touchdowns already more than. This would be the biggest robbery ever if they give to Aaron Rodgers. If you want to do co-MVP, I'm fine. But Tom Brady's name got to be on that trophy. Period.